Okay, so this is a quick tutorial on how to edit your volunteer case study using the app Inshot. To begin, you will receive 2 downloadable clips from CVS that you need to download onto your phone. These clips are to place on the start and on the end of your case study. They will provide a little bit of information on CVS for the viewer. If you are wanting to personalise your case study with your own organisation's brand, please ignore this step. So firstly, what you are going to do is download the app Inshot using either Google Play if you have an Android phone or App Store if you have an iPhone. Just click on the app and you will see this screen. Next, click on Video and you will be presented with the gallery footage on your own device. If you are using Cumbria CVS branding, you need to click on the video that was sent to you that is labelled Start Clip. This clip will then open up like so, but you will need to make it fit to the right dimensions. To do this, click on Canvas and then No Frame. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Now that you have your first clip added, you need to add the rest of them. To do this, click on the plus button in the bottom left-hand corner and then Video/Photo. Once you have added your clips like so, you can reorder them by clicking on the video and then dragging it to the correct position. If you chose to answer your questions in parts, it's a good idea to add a transition in between where it stops and starts. You can do this by clicking on the button that's placed in between both videos and then choose the first transition as shown. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Repeat this for each clip and you will achieve a result like this. Now that you have all of your clips in the correct order, you need to start trimming them down so that you get rid of any unnecessary footage. To do this, click on the clip that you want to trim and then the trim button and then drag from where you want the clip to start and from where you want the clip to end. For example, I cropped out the parts where I was clicking my phone to turn on the camera and turn the camera off. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Now, as you can see, my clips are pretty gloomy and dark. This was due to the fact that the weather was really gloomy and there wasn't enough natural lighting coming in. There is a really easy way of solving this if this is the case for you. Just hover over the clip and then click on Filter and then Adjust and just adjust the lightness. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Repeat this for each clip. Now that we've finished all these steps, I want you to add on text to the video, displaying your name and your role as a volunteer. Click on the text button and then insert your name and your role, then resize the text and place in the top left-hand corner. By clicking on Edit, you can change the colour. For example, I chose black because it stands out. Then you can change the font. I chose Amethyst. You will now have an option to add a transition to the text by clicking on the dot button next to the font button and choose the first transition. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Perfect. Now we just need to drag the title so that it overlays on all of your footage of yourself. Missing out the start and end clip. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. It is a good idea to include subtitles to your case study, as this is great for the viewer if they do not want to put the sound on their device. This process is just the same as the step before when you included a title. Repeat the same steps and include a brief description of what the person is saying. Too much information can make the viewer lose interest. So that your subtitles stand out, you can highlight the box as a different colour by clicking on the bottom box under colour as before. Instead of dragging the text over all of your footage like the title, only drag the text over where the person is saying that. Repeat the same step throughout the video so that you summarise what the person is saying. If you're wanting to get a little bit more creative, click on the stickers button, then the middle emoji, and it will show you a menu of emojis. You can download an extra emoji pack as shown. Once it's downloaded, you're able to pick an emoji that represents your volunteering role. Mine being media, I chose a camera. Just as you did with the text, resize and place underneath your role and position. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. I chose to animate mine by clicking on the emoji and then edit, and then I chose one of the loop options as so. Click on the tick to go back to the main page. Now that you have something like this, you need to do exactly the same as you did with the text and drag the emoji over top of your recording. We are finally there. That is your case study all finished and cut. So what you need to do to save this is click on Save in the top right hand corner of your screen and then choose the 1080p option. Your video will convert and save on your gallery on your phone for you to send into CVS. The file size will be too large to send via email, but you can use free websites such as WeTransfer.com, Google Drive or OneDrive and share your file.